Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can see, I'm not at my normal setup. I am just outside hanging out with you guys. I wanted to do a little talking with you, saying some facts so you guys can get to know a little bit about me. And I'm going to be telling you 10 things that you just didn't know about me. So if you're interested in that, interested in learning a little bit about me, then you can go ahead and keep watching the video. So, first up on our list, number 10, is that obviously I have a cat, but what you didn't know was that when I got him, which was 16 years ago, yes, he is 16 years, he looks very good for his age. He is a very great looking old man. I made a PowerPoint to talk my parents into letting me get him. And it wasn't just him. I also got another cat, his sister Bella, who sadly passed away a couple months ago. And it was the first loss of an animal that I had ever had because they were my first pets. So I was really sad about that. And he is not really the same without her. He's a little wacky. That's why he is all over me usually, and that's why also it looks a little strange that I am sitting here, because this is usually where he likes to sit. So I'm hoping that he will come and be a part of this little video, because he has been avoiding the camera. He'll be totally fine sitting, hanging out with me, and then as soon as I get the camera out, he runs. Totally runs. I'm like, what the heck? Can you just come and be cute for the camera, please? But no, he will not do that. So number 8 is obviously that I have dogs. You've seen pictures of them before. Hello? Stop taking over the camera. That's not nice. So this here. Oh, now you don't want to love me? Now you don't want to love me? Now? This mush is Ghost. He's 2 years old. Are you 2? Yes, you are 2. And he is 100 pounds. Big boy. Hi. Oh, stop being a mush. Here comes the other one. Now there's 2. Oh my gosh, what's happening? So now this is Champ. Hi. Hi. And he is 7. They are actually both related. Champ is the uncle of Ghost, so that's why they look so alike. Oh my gosh. Yes, hi. You are adorable. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Now look at you. Look. Everyone wants to be included. Everyone wants to be included. They get very jealous of each other. Very jealous. And that is the boys. That is the boys. So, fun fact number 8 is that I have 2 younger brothers. The interesting thing about that is that they have both been taller than me since they were 8 years old, and that is because one of them is 6'1" and the other one is now 6'4". The one who is 6'4" is going to be a senior in high school, and that is just not fair, my friends. I mean, I don't want to be as tall as a boy, but come on, 6'4", senior in high school? Bless that child, man. I feel like a tiny little person standing next to him. He puts his arm on my shoulder and uses me as an armrest. It's very rude, just so rude. So number 7 is that I am a huge movie geek. I love watching movies way more than I love watching TV shows, as you can tell from my shirt. There's my dog in the window trying to get in. But I have seen pretty much every superhero movie there is, and I love horror movies. I live for horror movies. Anything scary, I cannot stop watching. I think it's just because I feel like I can't predict the end, but I love scary movies. I've seen pretty much every single one that's on demand and Netflix. I'm working my way through Amazon Prime. There is a lot on there, so I think I'm good for right now, but I love movies. Number 6 is going to be that I graduated from the University of Delaware with a Bachelor of Science in Fashion Merchandising. Go Blue Hens! And to show my parents' appreciation, they proudly hung my diploma on my own bedroom wall. Alrighty, lighting's a little different because number 5 is that I can cook, but I cannot bake. I love to cook. This is my lovely kitchen. I love, love, love to cook. I can try cooking all different things, but when it comes to baking, I don't know what it is. I add in a tablespoon of baking powder instead of a teaspoon. I don't know what it is. I don't do these things when I cook, but when I bake, it's like all my knowledge just flies out of my brain and things just end horribly. So if you need me to bake something for you, please look the other way. Don't talk to me. But if you need me to cook, I am your girl. Number 4 is that I was a dancer for about 21 years. I started when I was at the age of 2. I am 24, about to be 25 now. My mom was a dancer before me, and naturally when she had her firstborn and it ended up being a daughter, she wanted to have her dance too. So I started at the young age of 2 years old, and I started with ballet and jazz, and then I moved into tap and then hip hop. And it ended up where I was taking dance classes pretty much every day of the week. I then solely focused on hip hop, decided that that's where I really loved to focus on. So I was a hip hop dancer for the later part of my life and really focused on that in high school. Was doing classes basically every single day, all day. And it put me in really great shape, the best shape of my life, and it was really helpful for certain things that you will hear about later in this video. But then I stopped, which you will also hear about later in this video, why I stopped. But I really, really miss it. Not a day goes by that I don't miss dancing. So yep, I was a dancer for 20 some years. I was a dancer and I love it and I miss it. So one thing you didn't know about me. So number 3 is that I am a huge Flyers fan. Let's go Flyers! Ooh. You can't even tell, but I'm on a giant Flyers blanket which lives on my bed. And they have their first home game today, so good luck, boys. I'm gonna be rooting for you when this goes up. You have already played, so I guess it's spoilers for whether you win or lose, but good luck. So I have a signed jersey with my name on the back, and it is signed by Brian Propp and Bob Kelly. And then we got Mr. Bernie over here, who we went out to dinner with, and well, we won the dinner, but we still went out to dinner with him, and he tried to pick me up, said I was a lovely lady. So my man over there, love them, love them. Number 2 on our little list here is that I actually lived in Paris for 2 months. It was on a study abroad, but I lived there for 2 months. I can speak French, so I was very comfortable with that. I was working for Paris Fashion Week, and I was dressing the models and getting them ready for their photo shoots. I worked with various designers like Margiela, Ilja, Vauthier, Bowie Wong, different people. It was really an amazing experience. Super, super, super stressful though. The quick changes between the different shoots were insane. Having to dress your model and take about an hour and a half when you first get there is such a breeze, and then when they come back after they do their first walk and you have maybe a minute, probably 45 seconds to get them into their next outfit, which probably has the most elaborate parts to it and design that you have ever seen in your entire life, and you have to put this model into it and make sure that they look their absolute best. The most stressful thing I've ever done in my life. But I would never trade for the world. So yeah, I did that, and it was such an amazing experience. Got to see some really awesome things, meet some really awesome people. And then the number one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today that you did not know about me, you might have guessed because I do have some scars around my neck, is that I was in the hospital when I was a sophomore in college. I think I'm going to do a video about it much later, just designated to the entire topic alone. But I just wanted to put it in here so that you could see, especially because the scars right here, this guy, you can see it's from having a trach, and I was on a respirator because, I mean, I was very, very sick. They didn't think that I was going to make it, so I had to be put on a respirator, a life supporting device, and they had to stitch it into place. So I do have scars on my neck, and it is because I was so healthy from dancing that I was able to make it, and it is because of complications with that and having to get over that I do not dance anymore. So my number one thing you did not know about me is that I am a survivor, and I have survived being in the hospital and having to fight for my life. And I know this is a little bit of a turn from the rest of how this video has been, but I just wanted to end on a note that even though some crazy things might happen to you guys, I am still here and I am still fighting, and I would never take back my experience for the world. It has made me the person that I am today and has given me a chance to see the world in a completely different way and know what's important and what is not. That's why I really want to reach my goals and do what I can to go after what I want in life. So I'm just going to end it with that. I hope you guys really liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I put out videos now every Wednesday and Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. All right, bye-bye. Thank you.